All right, here we are on our last problem from our practice exam. This is entries for a note receivable. And before we go any further, what I'd like to do is remind you of our most important formula for notes receivable. Interest equals principal times rate times the time. I equals PRT. I equals PRT. Because we're going to have to be calculating interest for the rest of our lives if we stay in accounting and finance. So understanding this concept is huge. Interest equals principal times rate times time. And remember, your rate is an annual rate, but you may or may not keep that interest out for a whole year. So your time has to be divided into what portion of a year that is. All right. But what we got to do to answer the question is these two journal entries. So let's do that. All right. So here we go. We've got our journal, and the first thing that happens is on May 1, loaned cash to Malibu Construction in the amount of $100,000 on a 6-month note at 4%, dated May 1. All right, so that's just note receivable, right? So we're doing this books. All right, so on 5/1, we get a note receivable, 100,000, and of course we gave them cash. We loaned out cash. Okay, so two assets: note receivable asset increased, cash asset decreased. All done. Next, received from Malibu Construction cash for the face amount of the note plus 6 months interest. All right, so this transaction is going to look like this. On 10/31, oh look, I spelled October wrong. Oh well. Okay, so what we've got going on here is we're going to get in cash for some amount, we're not sure. We're going to get this note receivable back, right? They're going to give us that money back, so that will decrease. The asset will decrease, note receivable. And then we're going to have some interest revenue. All right. So I don't know how much cash is. I do know that note receivable is 100,000, right? There's the balance right there. Interest revenue, I don't know, because I have to calculate that, right? I equals PRT. So principal is 100. Just kind of put this as a side deal. 100,000 times the rate, which is 0.04. So that's an annual rate. How many months? Well, this is on May 1st. So all of May, June, July, August, September, October. So 6 months. Of course, I tell you there, 6 months. I'll tell you how many months. All right, times 6/12, right? So because this is an annual rate, I have to calculate that as what part of the year it is. So 100,000 times 0.04 times a half is equal to $2,000, right? So my interest revenue is 2,000 and cash is $102,000. There is Trudy wanting to go out. Perfect timing on finishing the practice exam. Okay, good luck on your exam.